What's up, heads? Let's talk Grateful Dead tickets then and Dead tickets now. The common thread, the must-have, has always been the ticket. Everybody's got to have it to get in, and everybody's seeking it out constantly, from way back when to now. From day one, I mean, it's been the main imposing looming issue, you know? I mean, way back in the day, till now, it's attend at all costs, but sometimes those costs, especially now, are pretty ridiculous. So, early on, tickets, it all started, like, in a line at the venue, basically. Back in the day, you know, all the shows, Dead shows back in SF and in New York and everywhere else, you would have to go there and get them. And luckily, some places like the Aladdin Theater here in Portland still have real tickets that you can get at their box offices, because most places do not anymore.
My first shows was in the venue itself, and then you would fucking line up, and you had to be there in the morning to buy tickets, and then it later became record stores, and after that was Ticketron, and that was the end of the old days, right there.
After that, it kind of went on to ticket vendors, which were usually like your local record stores. They'd bring in a stack of tickets, consign them to the record shop, they'd sell them because it was an easy outlet. Now, this is before Ticket Bastard and all the other companies that have been hawking tickets for a million years now. This is still pre that.
Ticketron became whatever. After that, no thanks.
When that came in, there became little kiosks or little windows or little parts of stores, like a part of a Sears store, a window, or, and in our case, in Connecticut back in the day, it was a little window underneath a little drive-in, and you got your tickets by lining up and waiting. And that was during the era of people camping, sleeping, waiting out for the tickets, much like sports fans do.
I remember back in the 80s when me and my friends, like E, Stu, me, Rockwell, we would sit in line and be like 30 degrees outside, sleeping in sleeping bags around the corner from this record shop, waiting for Grateful Dead tickets to go on sale so we could be like the first in line. It was brutal, but well worth it.
So, after that, the internet came along and it all got crazy. Then the race for tickets, along with all the scalpers, came into play too, because scalpers have always been there, of course, and we always know that. But when it got online a bunch of years ago, it became a problem. Now let's back up, because I did kind of skip over going from in line at the Ticketmasters in the little kiosks to when GDP put in the mail order. Now that was a whole different era and a whole different realm and a whole different focus on trying to get your tickets.
Yeah, I got my first tickets to see Garcia Band at the Keystone Palo Alto at the Tower Records on the corner of San Antonio and El Camino in Palo Alto, California. And this was 1981.
Jerry tickets and then Dead tickets after that?
And the Dead tickets were all done through the GDS tickets too.
At that point?
Yeah. Got a lot of good tickets. I lucked out. The GDS tickets too often gave me 2 out of the 3 New Year's run nights, and I did that over and over again. And then maybe, you know, Frost tickets, Greek tickets. I have so many tickets through the GDS tickets too.
Nice.
It's so nice that they had that service.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Now it was send it into a certain address, hope that you get them, make some really cool, crazy, artistic envelope to hopefully catch their attention, as we've all seen in all the books and stuff. I did it myself, everyone else did. Draw your envelope up, grab their attention. Sometimes you got your tickets, and sometimes you got a rejection slip, and that was brutal. And you were in this kind of nebulous area because you didn't know what was going to go on, whether you're going to get them or not. Like when you're in line and the line gets shut down, you know. And much like now in internet, if the internet line gets shut off, you know. You didn't know until either you got your tickets in the mail from Grateful Dead Productions, or from the mail order, or you got your rejection slip. We are very sorry to inform you that the Grateful Dead concert on December 31st, 1983, New Year's Eve, is completely sold out. There will be no tickets at the door. That's what you got if they didn't send you your tickets. I still got in, though. Ha! So, but now, as I was saying a moment ago, before I had to jump back to make sure I covered that point, the ticket race is insane because there's so many other people involved who want to resell the tickets, and some are scalpers, some are people who just want to make sure they get enough. And much like the 80s and the 90s, popularity for anything Grateful Dead or Dead related, much like Dead and Company, has surged into ridiculous realms again. Like all the tickets sold out every day for each 60,000 person, 59,900 people at the polo fields, but it's so much more of a rat race these days. It's so much harder. It's so much more crazy. And it's seconds until stuff is gone. You get in the queue, they start sending you through the whole thing. Yeah, it's like, I am now in the queue, anxiously waiting. This is how it is now. Alright, day 3, back to this bunch of BS. Let's see what happens now. I have not been lucky. Not been favored by the ticket queue. Day 3. And that's what you end up with 3 days in a row. And that's the outcome. Like, hurts me too, but getting tickets hurts me too, and you guys too. But anyway, it's another line of sorts, you know. You're waiting in it, you're just not standing in it physically. So unlike the old days, it's kind of a waiting game and a guessing game and a hoping game and a quick refresh of your computer game. I just miss the old school way of having a physical ticket. I mean, they were a big part of the build-up, of the hype, of the like, looking at your tickets kind of just ramped up that pre-show excited anticipation that we all had, you know. You're like, I got them, I have them, I'm looking at them, and the show's still a month and a half away. Keeping them all nice, not folding them. It was the hype. Now they're on your phone and you don't see them. They're not in front of you. You know, it's just not like it was, but it's still fun. It still is great to have them. I use other things to remember the shows if they don't give you a ticket anymore. If I get an online ticket on my phone that I just have to show at the gate for the barcode, I'll save all kinds of stuff like the wristbands for the bar, and I'll write what show it was on it. Basic cutout paper tickets. I've used the hotel pass keys for my doors at my hotel rooms. I mean, I want to have a memory, a physical ticket stub like I used to have. So I basically make them up with whatever I got. So Kind of funny, but it works. All right, let's wrap this one up, heads, with some tickets, shall we? Want to give a big shout out to the homies, Carling Wynn James, Dead Flintstone Glenn, and ML Scott for their contributions. Much appreciated. This show is Matt Court, 531.69. You guys got all your stubs? If you got some of them, any of them, let me know in the comments. You got them all displayed and framed up, or you got them just sitting in a shoebox like I did for a million years. I kind of still do, but it's a lot of tickets to have in frames. But if you got them in a display, let me know. I'd be super curious to check out other people's shit. But like I said, you know, I love my ticket stubs, and they're epic, so yeah. Maybe I should do a miracle video. What do you think? A lot of heads lived by the miracle. That'd be a whole different video, but that'd be kind of fun, I think. We'll check it out at some point. Yeah, love This Hurts Me Too. Love this whole show. Matt Court. Thanks for sitting around for this one. This was super fun. Alright, let's listen this out real quick. Should we go in close? Alright, we're out. Thanks for watching this one, everybody. Late.